There's Dad going over to burn some of the apple tree. It's April. We've got the road in. We've got the turnaround here. That's the spot where we might put the house, in front of the woods. Here's Dad parked near the end of the road where we have a dirt pile at the end, where we might continue the road. And then over by the stream, on the other side of the stream, we have my bulb garden, which I've been working on, and I'm going to put some crocuses in to add to the daffodils and hyacinths. I hope I'll get tulips in there too. Going down the stream, it's widened quite a bit out of the bulb garden along the stream. I planted over 100 bulbs. I think they're narcissus or hyacinth, and then I just planted about 30 daffodils, and I'm going to put in some crocuses, and behind it some of the trees are green quite far down to the ground, which will give a nice backdrop, and some of them are sprouting at the trunks, so they're going to fill out with better branches down lower, greener branches. This is the old Christmas tree forest here, and it's pretty sad. And then the stream, looking down, has gotten quite a bit wider. And we have a bridge. We had a bridge down there, the Dock Hours Bridge. We've got buckets lined up to get water for putting out the fires when we're done for the day. A few spotted leaved little lilies. They have a yellow flower and they'll be blooming soon. I'm glad to see quite a few of them survived from our clearing here. Dad's over there sewing up some of the fallen apple tree, which the rabbits and deer feasted on this winter because of the heavy snow. Through to the highway, and when cars pass by you can see them as well as hear them. We hope to put some plantings out there so that it won't be so evident. Here's the big white pine that we saved. It's a little ugly with the one branch sticking straight out, but I thought we could hang flags on it. And this is looking past the stumps the bulldozer pulled up to Dad's fire, and beyond it the Robinsons, and you can see the traffic through there, but we can plant a screen. There was a screen behind those trees on the other side, on the Robinson side, but when we cleared on our side, they cleared their side afterwards, and so now you can see through. Looking back again from where Dad's working, the first clearing, this is where we thought we probably would put our home, right about there. But that's pretty close to Robinson's, so if we do, we'll probably move it up closer to the road than we originally thought. And then looking back through these second woods, we're probably going to make a road going straight through past this dirt pile up to the higher ridge. This is looking straight through the woods to the higher ridge where we probably will build a house. Dad had cleared a path here going up through, and we'll use that for a walking path, but driving would be too far out of the way for the direction we'll be going in, and the garage being on the right-hand side. Here's the path straight through, a walking path. And over to my right there's a huge space where there was an octopus. I called it an octopus because it was so twisted, and long, thick trunks twisted in every direction. But Dad's pretty well demolished it and cleared it out of here. He's on his final sweep around to pick up the rest of it. And beyond it is the stream in the background. Can't see from here. This is where the road will probably be coming through, and then on up through the hill.
31st, 1993. We got old Seth here. We brought in from Clarence Center Road a week ago when I went out to pick up Jacob for Boy Scout camp. He's He's had a nice ride in the thruway, and it was a bumpy ride all the way. And now we're gonna take him apart at Boots Park. He's now part of the family. This is after our 13th grandchild, David, so this is number 14, I guess. I'm not sure about that, but this is all Nancy's idea. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and get some water and water the plant. And here we go. We now hereby christen you Seth of Whispering Pine. There you go. How do you like that?
Where the dirt pile is, and I'm scanning past where we're going to put the road through over to the front of the woods to the path going in, and we're going to walk up that path. The choice to go up here was because this spot here is so low below the road, and the surface water drains here from this hill in this woods. And so we've decided to go up to the second clearing. It's been a major job. Here we are approaching the path at the woods. Now just over to the left a little bit, we've put in a tree. We moved from where the road is going to be. And it doesn't look like much, for sure, but it's scrawny because it was crowded in the woods. And we're hoping that with some fertilizer that we put in from Kathy and Dave and lots of watering, and we'll be pruning it, that it will develop into a beautiful hemlock tree. The woodland path, the old trail, we finally cut down the grapevine growing across it. And as you see, I put wood chips here, spread wood chips on the trail. We've carved it a little different. It used to go to the left. Now we made it straight through for ease of wheelbarrow use. But the animals love it. Every time we come, they've raced through it and turned it all up. So it's soft and cushy for them as well as for us to travel this way. Now as we're proceeding up the trail on the left, there's a space Dad cleared originally. We thought maybe for the driveway, but that would cause like a zigzag to go to the left and then swing back around to the right to go to the garage. So we'll just use that for another path. And here we are going up the trail. We put a lot of wood chips down, but of course there's all the natural pine needles. And you can see we're coming up a hill. It's quite a rise right here. This is our old trail. Now as we come up at the end of it, well, we used to have dense woods. Now we don't have dense woods because we've been doing a lot of clearing. But this is still the old trail. This is the point where we would have a short side trail down to the creek area, brook area. So if I can step my way around here, there are two very large trees on both sides of the trail that will have to come down, it looks like. And there's our trail going back to the old campsite. We have to step carefully here because Dad's working. There's a lot of brush here. That's the old trail. And in the distance where there's a light, that's where the old campsite was where we used to have people camps come and stay and suck over. Is opening up because we've started to clear here alongside the trail as a new spot for our house. Dad and I had dinner here on Father's Day, and so we cooked out. We brought up some equipment to make a table and brought chairs and had ourselves a picnic here. Walking past this picnic spot, you can see where we've cleared for the site of the house. We put some stakes down to give us an idea where the house will be plotted out. Now I'm looking back towards those tall trees, which now we're thinking will come down. That would be in the front of our home. Looking down the trail again towards the campsite, I'm going to swing the camera around to the right and you'll see Dad taken down and possibly big trees, and some small ones too, but some of the big ones are really big. And that's the path down the hillside towards the creek. And turning around, we see that he has cleared a huge amount, looking down towards the dirt pile. This is where our road will come through. As I walk down, you can see that it's cleared quite wide, and a lot of trees came down here. A lot of trees. Down at the bottom of this hill, I'm on quite a hill now here and sloping down. You can see the size of some of them that he took down. But of course we cleared most of them away, burned the brush, and sawed the logs. This is where we took that little hemlock from. Get that out of the way. Down below here is where the octopus used to be. That's a big one Dad got. Big tree. And down here is the remnants of the octopus. And there's some other pieces, stumps of it over there. And beyond you can see the dirt pile, and that's where the road ends at the present time, which will soon change. A few more trees at the edge there we have to take out. And of course, turning around, some of these giant Scotch pines are going to have to go because they're so brittle. We thought we could leave them for a majestic entrance here, but the risk of breaking, the tops of them do break off, and then we would have a problem. So this will be our driveway someday. We'll see it later on the video, I hope. The dirt pile and looking up to what will be our driveway soon. The fellow's waiting just till Dad clears a few more trees, and we have to plot out exactly where we want to place the house up on that high rise at the top of the driveway, and where our garage entrance will be, so we can line up and then he'll put this next 200 feet of the road in. And that Dad has wrought havoc over here, and there he is, Hercules himself, and he's going to go home now and collapse.
Well, I got a little more gas left in the cutter here. It's not empty yet.
I don't think so, Jim.
But the boss has spoken, so I believe. See ya. Oh, what fun. Tons of fun. This is more fun than a bowl of cherries.
Dad has cut down I don't know how many trees today. As you can see, everywhere I look, I'm surrounded by felled trees and branches and limbs. And here he comes along the trail. And we planted that huge bush that Kathy was kind enough to let us know about. Our neighbors were not using anymore, so we will find a good use for it. And there's Dad with the clearing for our house behind him.
I guess. Oh, right in front of that.
And then there's a hemlock here, a baby hemlock that's growing quite well. And just beyond that we have a trillium we pulled out of the driveway before they put the road in here, and beyond that is a boxwood. It's not doing too terrifically, but we hope that it'll do all right until we get the house in, and then we'll move some of these things closer around the foundation, I think. And here's the top of the hill here, the driveway, and beyond where there is where we're going to have our house. As you can see, Dad's packing up to go home. Beautiful sunny spot now. We're getting a lot more sun since Dad has cleared the trees and given us a lot of light, more light and air, and a little open space so we can put the house in. And that's it for now.
Good morning. I'm over at Whispering Pines. It's Wednesday morning. I believe it's August the 7th. And we're getting ready to dig the basement of our home. And the digger, the excavator, should be coming up the road very shortly. I'll be right back with you in a few minutes. Well, I can't seem to get this to focus. I don't know what's the matter. I've been working on it, and all I'm seeing is a blurry picture here, so I'm afraid this is not going to work. I tried everything that I can think of, and it just doesn't seem to want to focus for me. Sorry. Well, he's coming back, but I can't make it out through the viewer, so I'm assuming this is not picking up. I've tried and tried, and I cannot get this thing to focus. I can't see anything for the picture. But anyway, he's coming back with a very large backhoe, which will be used to dig the basement.
We are at the lot, and the guy's digging the basement, and the kids are having fun on the equipment. And he staked it out. Chalked the lines, checked the stakes. Now he's digging. For our basement of our house at Whispering Pines. Machine. Huge pile. Towards the Robinsons' place. And as you can see, we made a very straight line. Extremely square. Wow.
Okay, well, we're doing some digging here. I don't know if you can see it. It's very fuzzy through the viewfinder, but I'm hoping Jim Stoll is digging the basement, and that's Karen down in the pit there, on the hole. He's been digging now for maybe an hour and a half. He's probably going close to 6 foot deep at this point. I need a snoop showing you where the house is going to be. You can see this. Back home with Molly and Polly, Nikki and David are doing something secret over this thing. Okay, that's about it for now. And I'm sticking some more.
They're digging the pit for the basement. That's a worker. That's the bulldozer, and there's Papa Jim.
Hey!
Hi!
Hey, Nicky. Take his picture.
Okay.
Okay, Nick.
Outline of their house is gonna be. There's the pit for the basement again. Package is still up there. And they are still digging. And Papa Jim is still on it. There is a big mound of dirt. And also another one right up here. That's all the dirt they've taken out from there.
And here we have the children having fun at the edge of the hole. Can you kids run up the dirt pile? As we watch as the hole is being dug and nice straight lines, perfect lines. This guy is an artist. He really knows what he's doing. There's the supervisor of the job.
Happy day, right?
Yep. Happy day.
Happy day, yeah. I got my ice on my finger and I got the bee sting. I know it's not going to rain because you said it would, man. Back again. It's now about 5 minutes to 5 on Wednesday. I hope this is turning out well. It doesn't look good to the viewer. But Jim's been digging steadily since about 11 o'clock today. And a little threat of rain there for a while, but now the sun is back out. And I thought I'd give you another look at what he's doing here. So I'll move over to the left here and I'll be right back. Again, I think I had it on by accident a few minutes ago. I'm just swinging around on the south end of the lot now. Looking down, where he's digging right now is right near our front door. Over to the left there will be where our kitchen will be. And beyond that, the porch. And as we come over here, past the front door, we get over to the other corner where the two front bedrooms will be. Jimmy's down there about 6 feet. The kids have been out here today having a blast. They're having a great time. Nikki and Molly and Dave and Holly. discriminates. So I'll sign off for now. Nice to meet you. Now I'm shooting from the southwest corner, not too far from the Spring River Dam. It's a stream house. Facing north, you can see there's the library. Probably look this direction. Just as I turn the camera on, the sun went out. Now the sun's back. The sun up. Maybe after this end. This digging machine, by the way, lived here. Lived there. Very smooth. It holds 1 3/8 cubic yards of dirt. Well, look who just showed up. Doug, come by to see what's going on. And David's next to him now, looking on the rock. Doug has dropped off David and Polly and Nick and Molly. Doug house then. Some stuff, taking a look. And one of the members in Doug was each time hopping in. Molly and Sarah, Polly, David, Nicky, and Doug. They're all 5 of them. That looks really good. And, good job. He's seriously studying this. So Doug is really studying the situation here. He's got a very analytical mind, and I'm sure this is very interesting to him. And hopefully brings back some memories from some years ago when we dug in Hungary. Let's see what's Jimmy doing there. Jim's working down the hole there, checking his depth. Make sure you get the right grade on the outside of the wall. Hi, Doug!
Oh, good morning. It's Thursday morning, August 7th, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and Jim Stowe's been over here for about an hour, and what he's doing now is he's pushing the dirt down, he's looking out the dirt from the excavation. It was very high yesterday. We had a number of pictures, and now he's leveling it up to establish somewhat of a finished grade, and also allow the cement trucks to come in today and get access, hopefully without having to use a pump. The pump it in, it could cost an extra $5 million. We need to stop this for a minute. Good morning. It's obvious that I still don't have my act together. Sometimes I can't find the output. But I think I better speak up. What I'm trying to show you here is, I'll back up. I'm staying near the edge of our driveway, and then what Tim has done is we tried to build the grade up to our house, and basically where that pine tree is, we have saved that. We're hoping to move that into the back left corner, and that pine tree there is pretty much where our garage is going to be. The front door to the house will be somewhere into this area here. And then of course this is the massive maple tree that we saved. We want to knock down. I think it's doing great. Can't wait for mine to show Nancy, very Nancy. She can work this and she does a much better job than I do. She's not here yet. I thought I would attempt to try to pick up the grading that Jim's doing. It's a beautiful sunny day. Blue sky with hardly a cloud in sight. Okay, I'm going to take a different position here in a minute. Love you all, and this is an exciting time in Mom and I's future. Mom and Nancy, Papa Jim, Mom and Dad. Hang on. Well, good morning. Oh, it's around 10:15, and I thought I would take one shot of Jim's doing his readings. See David Curley here? He's now on the back. Wall back there, pushing the dirt away. What he's doing is he's flattening this out so that the cement truck can get in for the concrete footer that's on the port today. And then we're going to let the footer cure over the weekend, just be Thursday. And then Monday we're going to set up the forms and pour the concrete wall. The concrete wall will be 8 inches thick and 8 feet high, just like we have on Hobby Lane. And we predict that we can fix up the basement and make a nice green room. Okay, I hope this is all coming out well. Mom and I are hoping that we can save this beautiful elm tree, I'm sorry, it's a maple tree. The grade might be off, it might be a little bit too low. We're hoping we can save it. That's like one of my favorite trees. And of course I've just been raking on the bottom of this tea tree, this tea maple in front of the house. It's grown quite large over the last couple of years. It used to be in the woods fighting for its life, but now it's all for itself. I was down here this morning and I had the rake and I was trying to clear the dirt from around the tree so that the base won't get suffocated. Again, this pine tree, this little pine tree that sets in front of where the garage will be, Mom and I are hoping to, well, he's going to move it for it. And we're going to move it way back, just beyond where he is, where he's going to go, back in the 20s. Hopefully, he will make it. Basically, it's this time of year to move the tree right. But we'll have to come down anyway. Well, it's an exciting day, and we share it with all of you because I'm hoping that our whole family will spend many, many happy times here, and hopefully many, many happy years here at Whispering Pines. There's the tree line against the sky. We're having campfires here. A lot of good events. It's a culmination of a dream of many years. I'll sign off for now. Just keep me informed of what's going on. you. Bye-bye for now. To what to my wondering eyes should appear, look who's coming up the trail here. Coming up the driveway. It's Nancy herself. Good morning, Nancy.
Good morning. I came with
Wait, stop.
I came with fertilizer for the little pine tree we're moving today.
Look who we have. Karen, Mom just went down to get your birthday card, and now she's coming up the driveway, and we're going to write your birthday card right here at West Green Pines. This is August the 7th. We know you probably won't get the card on time. There's that smiling, happy face. Look at how happy she is. Hi there. Well, here we are again, and I'm trying to show how Winnie is creating. Oh, like started a